As a neurodivergent, I find that the demands of day-to-day life can often leave me feeling completely wiped. And the common prescription is self-care. Great concept, really hard to apply. Why? Because at the end of a long working day, I have no gas left in the tank and I don't have the energy or the willpower to engage in a lot of the activities that I would consider self-care. Even setting up my massage chair to get a nice back rub requires energy and I don't often have it. Using a tablet or my phone to doom scroll, which is my recharge activities, or read a comic, keeps my brain awake, delays my sleep, and impacts my sleep to the extent that it's not very good quality and I don't feel restored. So it can actually have a negative effect that's unanticipated or not expected typically of, a self-care activity. And so often what I end up doing is just climbing into bed, trying to self-discipline myself to not engage in revenge bedtime procrastination, which is the behavior that a lot of us fall back on when we're trying to recharge and engage in self-care. And that can ultimately have destructive or negative side effects. And then I will listen to an audiobook, hang out with my dogs, wait for my sleep medications to kick in, and then clock off and go to sleep. And it kind of leads to a bit of an impoverished life because I don't have the energy a lot of the times to do the things that are going to recharge me. It just feels like one more thing that I have to add onto the list. And if I'm already experiencing executive functioning burnout or overload or overwhelm, generally speaking, I'm just not going to have the willpower to do it. And then I feel guilted by myself for not doing this, for not engaging in the activity that I know I should because it's going to make me feel better. But I also am very cognizant that even if it does make me feel better, it's going to leave me feel even more sapped if I can even make myself do it to begin with. And there's a sense that, okay, well, I'm the one who's responsible for self-care. Nobody else is responsible. I am. And if I don't do it, if I don't recharge, it is my fault. And that's where a lot of shame comes into this. For us as neurodivergents, if we're feeling sapped, it's our fault that we didn't manage our sensory, executive, and social inputs adequately. We didn't engage in enough self-care, notwithstanding how difficult it can be to engage in self-care when you're already at capacity as it is. And we still internalize this message from society, this rugged individualism that pronounces us responsible for our well-being, even when we're struggling. And if we're not getting any better, it's our fault. If we're feeling burnt out, it is our fault.